When I first joined this server, I wanted to be peaceful, but then I realized everyone wants to kill me. And after multiple outnumbered fights and unfair scenarios, it seemed like no matter what I did, my reputation was barreling towards the bottom. But even if I was at rock bottom, I was going to do whatever it takes to get back to the top. No matter how many times I die, or how many outnumbered fights I have to take, I will reclaim my place at the top and redeem myself. But there's just one problem with that. I've just joined the server and I have absolutely no idea what's about to happen to me. Not to mention, I obviously have nothing. But luckily for me, I had a friend that had already built a max base within an hour. So on the way there, I started collecting some basic materials like diamonds. And if you're wondering what this thing is in the bottom left, this is an item I cannot talk about or I'll get flamed. Yes, I'm serious. The only thing you need to know is it does some power things and it sets anything that hits me on fire. So anyways, I started grinding some basic materials like diamonds. Okay. How have I got myself in this situation? What am I doing? I'm dead. I'm just dead. That's GG's. Yo, that's extremely fortunate. Cobwebs and some gold. And while I was traveling to Isaac's base, I started thinking of ways that I could prove to the rest of the server that I really did want to be a peaceful person. So obviously the way to be peaceful is just to show people that you're not a threat, right? So what I'm gonna do, I swear that this whole world is just water and ocean. So like I was saying, the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to team with a team that is not very PvP oriented. That's why I chose Isaac's team. They're not good at PvP though, so if we do get jumped, that will suck and I'm kind of cooked. But other than that, it should be fine. So I should just stick with the team, try and not attack anyone, because I won't be seen as a threat while I'm on there. And that's really all you need to do to stay peaceful, because if I'm not a threat, then why do they need to come after me and think that I'm not peaceful? So you're probably thinking, Shadownova, I've never heard of you. What reputation could you possibly be talking about? So let me walk you through how my last time playing Minecraft went. I was spawn trapped by 2 insta-kill fireballs and 2 players after an hour and a half of an illegal fight because nations of cheaters would just be cross-teaming on me and my team. And I haven't played for a long time after that, 6 months to be exact. And coming back, I wanted to do something less high octane than something like, I don't know, spending months fighting a nation of cheaters. But I knew that not everyone would respect that, so I was going to have to get full geared and a team anyways to make it seem like I'm not an easy target. So I'm finally at the chords Isaac sent me, and there's the entrance, but I'm really not sure if it's a good idea to build this in the very corner of the world, because that's kind of like the first place people look, but it is what it is now. I might actually drown before I get to the bottom. Yo, this guy's actually built a whole base. Token high tier 5. Oh, this is actually very, very good. He's speedrun this. So I geared up with the remaining things that I needed for the nether opening, which is essential for blaze rods, nether ore, and most importantly, netherite. So I went with the rest of my team just to be safe.
Come on, Shadow, you'll come with me.
Well, I mean, we could get jumped in that process.
Oh well.
If we get jumped, you guys are decent at PvP, right?
Oh yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
So I started looting fortresses and looting bastions, and even talked to a member of the opposing team.
6-7.
Him saying that and leaving genuinely almost made me rethink my whole thing of being peaceful just to go spawn kill him. But luckily, I got distracted by mining netherite. Mining away in the depths of the nether. Finally! I absolutely despise mining for netherite. My pickaxe is almost broken, and I need another ingot. How funny would it be if I just include an hour of mining netherite in the video? I mean, I'd probably lose all my watch time, so probably not a good idea. As you can tell, I spent a long time mining for netherite, but eventually I did get finished.
No!
Jeez.
just leave the game. Oh. No, bro, we cooked.
There goes the only other decent PvPer on the team. But eventually, I did get to the base and upgraded my armor to netherite, the strongest material in the game. But while I was at the base with Token, I felt off, an all too familiar feeling of death and dread. It couldn't be Token because he would never win in a fight, and it couldn't be a trap as we were too low and I don't think he would blow up his own base, so it had to be someone else. But who? And that's when it hit me. This thing can only happen when someone is near us, and if it wasn't me or Token, it was definitely someone else. And there he was, ex-Felnius. And where there's one ant, there's always another.
Oh, not really, because it's gonna be for AMCM we're doing, so. Check out that you will. Oh, I'm getting gems. Nice.
I couldn't believe what I had just done myself. I had ran away from a 2v2 and had left my teammate to die. No matter how many excuses I make, like how many people there were, my internet, or that I just haven't played, there was no excuse for letting my teammate die. I was just scared of losing what I had. And it reminded me of something I had written a long time ago. It is better to die with honor than run like a coward. So as I logged off that day, I vowed to Token that they would die one way or another. But I'd run into another problem. You see, on this server, Strength 2 is banned and you're only allowed to use Strength 1, which does a lot less damage and makes outnumbered fights much harder. But luckily, when my teammate logged on, Spritzy gave him permission and cords to use his base. But when we got there, I overstayed our... Now I'm sure you can tell I've been making the worst decisions known to man, so please subscribe so I have a good reason to play Minecraft and don't take a break. But anyways, we overstayed our welcome, and players would come sooner than we had hoped. Now, this was one of the players I wanted to kill, but with a very limited inventory and a teammate that had no gear, I would not be able to take a 3v1, meaning that I had to run, or we would both end up dead. I mean, I'm gonna have to fight him. He has ice. He's just gonna catch up to me. The thing is that his teammate is just on the way and could be here any second. I have to hope that he just drops. Okay, what is that? Does this work, or is it? Oh, it does. Okay, his teammate is just back. I was winning the 1v1, but with a second teammate and soon a third on the way, I had to run. Otherwise, I would die because of my limited resources. I have been running for so long on an empty inventory. It's amazing how I've even got this far for the past hour and a half. But something tells me my time of being immortal on every SMP I've played is finally over. Sharky had gotten out alive, but I had lost my immortality that I've kept through every SMP fight I've ever been in. And as I sat at spawn, this one message kept going through my head over and over again. Not only had I been knocked back in my journey to get revenge against the teams that killed Token, but now I sat at spawn feeling absolutely hopeless and with no idea what to do. But opportunities appear when you least expect it. I would normally show you the footage, but Carr kept swearing and you wouldn't understand anything if I censored him every 2 seconds. Basically what happened was that Spritzy reported Diego for an out of context message and got Microsoft to ban him for 67 hours. Don't you dare. So I told Carr all of Spritzy's teammates so he could get my revenge for me. Some might call this manipulation. I call it pointing him in the right direction. So the two teams started fighting and the team that I wanted to get my revenge on was getting sweeped. But as I watched the fight unfold, I felt dissatisfied. I walked out of that fight with a full set of netherite armor without doing a single thing and knew that I didn't deserve it. I had been reduced to nothing more than a looter. After this fight, Spritzy's entire team got banned because they were caught duping. While this did mean that I was pretty much excused since I died to cheaters, I still wanted to prove myself that I wasn't more than a looter, so I started thinking who I could kill. And there weren't too many options for this. Lastraveler, the mace wielder, and his team hadn't been seen since the beginning of the server. Betraying my own team would just put my reputation more down because they aren't PvP focused. So the only team left was the massive team that took up almost half of the server. Now, I'm not going to be able to take a 7v1, but I don't need to. I just need to kill one of the team members to make the other one mad enough to duel me in a fair fight. And the first step to this was finding their base. Should probably explain this for the video. So the thing in the bottom right is the pie chart, and what it does is that it tells me where people's bases are by showing me an ender chest and enchanting tables in the area. So all I need to do is change my chunks render distance so I can see where exactly they are. And I did this for a while until I figured out exactly where their base was. So I've been in this chunk for so long that there's just no way that it isn't here. I mean, it's a good place to build a base and everything too with a lush cave, so... I mean, the pie chart's been showing it here for so long. Okay, there's no way that's man-made. That's not man-made, I mean. Oh, that is actually quite a nice base. And the next step of the plan was to portal trap him, since nobody likes getting portal trapped. But I almost threw when I was tabbed out and almost didn't tab back in when one of the teammates entered the portal. Minecraft's deadliest creeper, like what? Crimsonality, where are you going? Yeah, Crimsonality is actually quite a nice name. I wonder how he came up with that. It's quite original. I've never seen something like it. Oh, no you don't, man. And he's smoling. Oh, wait, what am I doing? He's dead. There's no way he's not dead here. GG's. Now I just have to wait for someone to call me for a duel. In the meantime though, I do get all this free stuff. So very perceptive, Crimsonality. He knows what he's talking about. Now I just had to wait for one of his teammates to call me for a fair fight, and that wouldn't take long at all.
This game.
What up?
So how are we gonna settle this? Because
Better what?
Shadow just killed Krim. So
Yeah, say give him a little slap on the wrist and then leave it at that. What?
oh, slap on the wrist. Is he gonna give the back or like what are we gonna do here? 'Cause-
Nah.
Nah? Okay, let's fight them.
There's no need to skip to conclusions, bucko.
No,
How about...
just
No, wait, why didn't he give Shadow
not
Nova
jump
stuff
to
back?
it if-
No.
with us, but-
Why doesn't Crimsonality give Shadow Nova stuff, huh?
What do you mean? He
Why-
didn't kill him.
Yeah, but he was in the fight and Nova's now scarred from that battle. He's emotionally distressed. I feel
What
like
are you
he
talking
needs some
about?
compensation.
Krim's the one that got portal trapped. Because apparently that's what Shadow Nova does now, is just...
Wait, how big's your team again? Okay, so who do we have? You have you. I hope you're in your own team. It'll be a bit stupid if you want. You, Diego, No Value, Jeffway, Crimsonality, Osu, Slushy, and Frosts. That's 8 people. Compared to me, Shadow Nova, and Token.
Okay, so you
Yikes.
had... I mean... Shadow is very, very, very quiet.
Who, Nova?
Yeah, Nova.
Nova, turn on your mic.
I decided to stay quiet the whole time for some reason I don't remember, and he ended up sending me this message, and I don't know if he thinks he's cold with this, but he's just not. So we organized a 2v2, and I've been saying Isaac's bad at PvP this whole time, so here's his redemption. He's an absolute mace sweat. So we met up with the mace wielder Lastraveler and signed a contract that would allow us to borrow the mace for a little while. If you would like to read it, here it is, but it's nothing special. But the next day, Carr told me his team broke up for some reason, and it just didn't make any sense. I knew he was lying, I just couldn't prove it. So what I did is I looked through absolutely everything, and by everything I mean even every chat, and found no trace of them breaking up. So I knew that he was lying for a fact to dodge us in a fight. This meant that my last chance to get my redemption was in the end fight. Okay, so here's my plan for the end fight. So we're gonna enter, hopefully it's in a box like this and not over the void, because over the void would be really bad. I'm going to collect some wither skeleton skulls so I can summon withers to add to the confusion, because we've allied with Lastraveler and his team, which is the mace wielder's team, so we can have more people and not get totally outnumbered. So while they're fighting, oh, and Spritzy's team is also unbanned, so while they're fighting, because they're going to be mostly focused on them, I'll just spawn a bunch of withers to add to the confusion, because everyone's going to target Spritzy's team since there's leftover beef, of course. So realistically, I'll spawn around 3 withers maybe, and hopefully that'll distract them a little bit while I go to the corner of the world and build up. Normally I would use those light gray panes, but I don't have time to get that, so I'm just going to use stone, build all the way up, pretend I've built all the way up here for demonstration purposes. Build all the way up above the bedrock, maybe to world height or something. I fill stone. Then my team will hopefully quickly kill the dragon, so I can build here, because the dragon egg spawns on the top, like the highest block. So if I build up right on top of that bedrock pillar, the dragon egg should spawn right here, and I'll do this so then it spawns up there. Right, slash kill ender dragon. So hopefully my teammates will kill the ender dragon really quickly, so then I can just get the egg quickly, because the egg can actually 4-tap people. And 4-tap critting people is quite a good thing. So kill the ender dragon. And there it is. So I'll do that. I'll obviously have a torch. I'll place it down there. I'll break it. I'll get it. And I'll go down, maybe get a drop or 2, kill some people, you know? Because a 4-tap weapon can earn me a lot of kills. And this might be exactly what I need to redeem myself. The only thing now is hopefully my teammates kill the dragon quickly, because if they don't, just the whole plan's cooked. so hopefully this all works out.
You can do it if you want.
Yeah,
You
I'm
might
trying
get
to
quick
follow up,
dropped.
so-
Ah, bro, I thought that was you.
Can we go in?
Someone in. No
We
one's
just,
there.
wait, should we just Loki go?
Actually, Loki, the only people here.
Yeah, hold on. I'll
Can
pull
we just
up.
let you go? Oh! Oh! Did we go?
Yeah.
Are you fighting?
Yeah.
So wait, so who are we fighting? Who's our enemies?
Got to. Okay.
Huh. Oh!
Okay, I already popped. What the? Bruh.
Huh. Oh!
Okay, I already popped. What? Okay, nah, that's no. Okay. What? Okay, nah, that's no. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what? You're dead?
Yeah, someone else has got the mace now.
I'm fighting Valniers. I don't know. It's one of the massive cross teamers. I'm leaving the group. I'm not.
As I built up to world height, the whole plan was already falling apart. Arabi had died in the first 2 minutes and Isaac had just left the group. And with Amelia, who's definitely not spritzy, camping a pillar with the mace, I thought that I needed a 4-tap weapon to be able to do something against all of these people. But the question is, would my teammates even be able to kill the Ender Dragon? Or will they all die first?
Spritzy. Give 10 seconds till we can fight again. 3, 2, 1. I'm popped up again.
Happy New Year.
Never mind, I have 500 Endermen all on me. Holy.
Dead.
I've got Amelia on me on top of the tallest tower, top of the tallest tower, top of the tallest
I
tower.
have pop jam. Hold up.
Just say
I can just
spritzy
get
again.
straight up.
Sharky down.
No, miss it. Miss it.
I'm. Okay. Try not to die to the void challenge begins now. Wait, I'm on 1/2.
Up even more.
He's on 1/2.
Every person I was either teamed or allied with had all died. All while I was standing on top waiting for the Ender Dragon to die after an hour and 15 minutes. I will be able to get the Dragon Egg and be able to 4-tap players, but would I even be able to do anything?
It has now been 52 minutes.
What's the Amelia done? Oh,
Oh,
Y'all
GG's.
can have the mace yet? Y'all can have the mace now? Y'all can have the mace now? Yeah, what
So
about now?
who's gonna get the next generation?
Definitely not you guys.
Come on,
And we have a winner.
GG.
GG.
Top 10 plot twist.
10 plot twist, we couldn't have guessed.
Skilly leave server up. What?
Yeah, GG.
I had just
Oh.
gained the ability to almost 4-tap players.
Oh,
With
crap.
all I needed now
And
was to
Shadow
kill
now
at
has the
least
only
one
tier
person to
tier
redeem
two
myself
version.
at
Did you just
least
cross up
a
there?
little bit.
Yep.
Just craft it and hit up there.
So as I dropped down, I hoped that at least one
And
person
incoming,
would die.
incoming death.
Yo, I'm so fast up with this kid.
Incoming death?
What do you mean? Oh, crap. Oh, shit.
Yeah, by the way, doesn't drop.
It does not.
Seven hits and an 8th crit is how many hits I landed on Frost before the mega team of 7 players caught on to what I was doing. On day 1, I made my goal to be peaceful with every player. On day 3, that plan was thwarted when I got jumped and my teammate died. On day 5, I had lost my immortality. And later that day, that same team got destroyed by the 7-player mega team and got caught and banned for duping multiple gear sets on the server. So on day 7, I saved a player who was getting spawn killed at spawn, but although I had been excused for my deaths against cheaters, I just couldn't let it end there. On day 9, I enraged the mega team by killing one of their players, but when we arranged a fair duel, they lied and said the team broke up so they could dodge the fight. Which brings me to day 14. Now getting 1v7 by the mega team and losing my only chance to restore the damage to my reputation. The reason my reputation has been demolished isn't because I'm the weakest or the strongest player on the server. It isn't because when I go to spawn, everyone runs and I can't kill anyone because of that. The reason that my reputation is the way it is because I refuse to give up. Even after a team got banned for duping and cheating and I was let off the hook because of that, I couldn't let it slide and I kept fighting. I knew I should have gotten out of the end at this point. I had pearls, notches, and the end portal wasn't very well blocked up. But when I saw this, I decided that there was no point. Because every time I try to do something, there's always a mega team standing in my way. The thing that's caused my reputation to be this way has been my determination and my refusal to give up. Something that was before a strength has ultimately led to my downfall.